Can you imagine how difficult life is for people taller than 2 meters? All doorways are too low. It is simply impossible to fit into an economy class seat, and you have to talk to everyone around you, bending down. You can probably get used to it, but it still seems inconvenient, right? Today we will tell you about the tallest people in the world in their daily life, and we'll take a look at top 10 largest humans to ever live. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notification every day for more amazing content. Emerald Van Langen. A stunning 6'4" woman has revealed that she is inundated with DMs from men asking for climb her, while insisting that shorter guys are better lovers. Emerald Van Langen, a 32-year-old nutrition manager and model from Canada, admitted that dating used to be difficult because of her height, but that hasn't stopped her from finding love or admirers online. In 9th grade at school, Emerald began to notice that she was growing at a much quicker rate than that of her friends. She began to opt for flat shoes instead of heels. Having a conversation whilst sat down felt much more comfortable than those that took place whilst standing up. While some might assume a shorter man would be more likely to be intimidated by her height, she said the opposite was the case. Emerald proudly shows off her height in the photos she shares on her Instagram page, though she admitted that they sometimes attract unwanted attention. She began to opt for flat shoes instead of heels, and preferred to be seated when conversing with others, because it was more comfortable for her. Emerald is now spending more time focusing on her modeling career after initially struggling to find her place in the industry. Dalip Singh Rana. Dalip Singh Rana, better known by the ring name The Great Khali, is an Indian-American professional wrestler, promoter, model, and actor who is best known for his work in WWE. He is also the first Indian to win the World Heavyweight Championship in WWE history. The 7 feet 1 inches beast instantly made an impact on his wrestling bow in 2006 as he destroyed the legendary Undertaker. Before embarking on his professional wrestling career, he was an officer for the Punjab Police. Rana was born to Jwaram and his wife Tandi Devi in a Punjabi Hindu family of the Dorana village. On the 26th of July 2012 it was reported that Rana underwent a brain surgery due to a tumor on his pituitary gland. He achieved that with an enormous but strict diet that contains plenty of protein and an extensive workout plan. Khali's diet begins in the morning with fruit juices, 2 glasses of milk, 8 eggs and 100 grams of dried fruit. Then it is curry, pulses, vegetables, wheat breads, rice, 1 kilogram of chicken, eggs and dried fruit again for lunch. Khali regularly shares his progress on Instagram, allowing his 459,000 followers to keep track of his body transformation since his retirement from the sport. Rana's diet and workout plan certainly aren't for the faint-hearted, but they have clearly had results for this WWE icon. Lindsay Hayward. Towering above her terrified opponents at 6 feet 9 inches, and with the ability to lift a man over her head before smashing him to the canvas, Lindsay Hayward presents an overwhelming sight. The Amazonian 33-year-old, known to fans as Isis, has achieved minor celebrity status in the US as a professional wrestler and model who can leg press an astonishing 50th Street. Now Lindsay hopes to make an impact on Hollywood as only she can. She is actress and former wrestler from Los Angeles, gets her height from her father, whom she hasn't seen since she was 11 years old. She played basketball for Forest Lake Christian High School and helped her team win the state championship. Despite her size, people still picked on Lindsay. Unhappy with her life, Lindsay left home at 18 and turned her height to her advantage by becoming a model. And while the series will document her, it also highlights how mundane tasks, such as getting on an airplane, can be difficult for Lindsay and her co-stars because of their extreme height. Lindsay can be seen towering over other passengers while riding the airport shuttle, and things prove to be even more difficult for her when it comes to boarding the plane. Neil Fingleton. Neil Fingleton was an English actor and basketball player. Standing at 7 feet 7 inches, Neil Fingleton named the tallest man in the UK and European Union in 2007, and was also among the 25 tallest men in the world. The County Durham native also appeared in Doctor Who, X-Men, First Class and Avengers, Age of Ultron. Basketball was another of Neil's many talents, with the star boasting a successful career in the sport, having played in America, Spain and China, as well as Italy, Greece, and England. This title has been confirmed by the Guinness World Records in the summer of 2007. Fingleton took over from Christopher Greener, who stood at 7 feet 6 inches in height. He played the role of villain the Fisher King, an alien warlord. The series was transmitted in autumn 2015. Fingleton passed away on the 25th of February 2017 at age 37 at his home in Gilesgate. Rinsenkholu Renbud. A woman with incredible 52.8-inch legs says she loves showing them off in shorts and high heels despite her 6 feet 9 inches height. Rinsenkholu Renbud, who was born in Mongolia and now lives in Chicago, is believed to have one of the longest sets of legs in the world and insists she isn't afraid to show them off. The 29-year-old comes from a tall family, with her father reaching 6 ft 10 in and her mother a slender 6 feet 1 inches, but still struggled adapting to her height during her younger years. She confessed that finding cute clothes has always been a challenge and hated constantly hitting her head on doorways. Being an extraordinary height comes with many hurdles, including finding clothes that fit to being too tall for doorways. Although Ren wasn't bullied at school, she confessed that she felt less positive about her height when she was younger. Ren has even had the opportunity to do some modeling work, explaining, "I just started to work with one brand, which is leggings for tall girls. Being tall is beautiful, and you can look so unique from other people." Yao Defen. China's Yao Defen, the world's tallest woman as verified by Guinness World Records. Yao, who measured 233.3 centimeters, 7 feet 8 inches, when last documented, is reported to have passed away in the house she shared with her mother in a small village in China's central Lanzhou province. At her peak, she also weighed over 200 kilograms, and had size 26 feet. Yao's height was attributed to a tumor on her pituitary gland, the organ that regulates the production of growth hormones. Doctors then discovered the tumor, which was releasing too much growth hormone and causing excessive growth in her bones. The tumor, which was partially removed in 2006, is believed to have caused growth spurts that saw Yao reach the height of 6 feet 6 inches at the age of just 15. While playing for her school's basketball team, she fainted on court and had to undergo a medical examination. Yao Defen, the world's tallest woman, has passed away at the age of 40. Brendan Adams. Brendan Adams is an American who previously held the record for being the tallest teenager in the world. His father, Willie Adams, and mother, Debbie Ezel, first observed his extreme height condition when he was 2 months old. The condition is caused by an inversion in the 12th chromosome. His activities include joining a middle school football team. In 2008, there was an attempt to halt Brendan's growth when he was 7 feet 4.5 inches, 2.248 meters, tall. He broke the record as the tallest teenager in the world and grew to a height of 7 feet 7 inches by the time he was 17 years old. Endocrinologist Dr. Gad Kletters gave him high doses of testosterone to arrest his growth when he was 7 feet 4 inches. According to some estimates, he would have grown to be over 8 feet tall if his growth continued. Some doctors estimate he would have been over 8 feet, 2.4 meters, tall if he had kept growing constantly. Sun Mingming and Zhu Yan. With a combined height of 13 feet 10.72 inches, 423.47 centimeters, Sun Mingming and his wife Zhu Yan of China claim the title for tallest married couple, measuring 7 feet 8.98 inches and 6 feet 1.74 inches respectively. Married in Beijing, China, on August 4, 2013, both Sun and Zhu are sports stars in their home country. He plays basketball, and she is a handball player. Having met at the National Games of China in 2009. Over time they fell in love before tying the knot. We caught up with Sun and Zhu during their visit to the GWR's London HQ ahead of the launch of the new Guinness World Records 2016. But being that tall comes with its drawbacks. The couple says that everyday tasks like riding in cars and airplanes and finding a room in a hotel can be rather cumbersome for them. Their advice to young couples is to understand that nobody is perfect. All one can do, they say, is support each other on a daily basis. Sultan Kozan. Sultan Kozan from Mardin in Turkey, who's 8 feet 3 inches tall, will star in a Hollywood movie called Achieving the Impossible. Boasting 13.7 in long feet and 10.8 in wide hands, Sultan, who has to walk on sticks, started getting offers from movie bosses 2 years ago. Sultan, whose huge growth was caused by a tumor in his brain's pituitary gland, also accepted the offer of working on a second movie shooting in Australia. Being super tall comes with its own challenges, of course, from having to squeeze into cars, aeroplane seats and lifts to forming romantic relationships, as you'll discover in our podcast. Since being officially crowned the world's tallest man by the Guinness Book of World Records in 2009, Sultan has traveled to 50 countries as an ambassador for Turkey. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also don't forget to subscribe to always be in the top 10 videos world.